Hi gamers! In this video, you're gonna learn how to use this instant super killer, Eudora. Eudora is a mage who's really good at finishing any enemies in less than a second. Also, you're gonna learn some basic strategies that every beginner players should know. First skill, Forked Lightning. Eudora casts Forked Lightning to deal magic damage to enemies in a fan-shaped area in front of her. She uses this skill to deal great damage to multiple enemies. This skill is good in clearing the minions while dealing damage to the opposing heroes. Second skill, Electric Arrow. Eudora strikes an enemy with a bolt of lightning, dealing magic damage and stunning the target for 0.75 seconds. This is the only crowd control skill of Eudora. It is highly recommended to use this skill at the right time, such as immobilizing the enemy who tries to escape or to an enemy who wants to attack her or her teammates. Third skill, Thunderstruck. Eudora summons a great storm of lightning, dealing magic damage to the main target and other enemies around the target. This skill is really good at dealing really great amount of damage to enemies. She often uses this skill to kill an enemy hero. Passive skill, Superconductor. Eudora's skills inflict the target with the superconductor effect that makes them take more magic damage and effect from her skills. This image indicates the superconductor. Enemies under the superconductor state will reduce magic defense when she uses her first skill. They are stunned for 1.5 seconds, which is twice longer than the effect without the superconductor when she uses her second skill. And they will take 15% more damage when she uses her ulti. Because of these effects, Eudora's skills have really good combos. Gameplay. In the early game, add her first skill and buy 2 of this item. This item will regenerate your mana every second. Mana is very important for Eudora because you are going to use her skills a lot. Then, go to the mid lane and clear the minions. In clearing the minions, I recommend to maximize her skills by doing the last hit while dealing damage to the opposing hero. Use her range to dodge the enemy's attack while you are dealing damage to them. If you are accompanied with a teammate, go to this area and kill this monster. If you are alone in the middle lane, just stay at the turret and wait for the next minion wave. If there are 2 or more opposing heroes in your lane, or the opposing hero is more powerful, I recommend you to Tower Hug. Tower Hug is a strategy in which a hero stays at the turret to defend it. In doing this, you must always remember that your objective is to kill the minions immediately so that the enemies can't go near you. When you reach level 2, then it's time for you to help your teammates in the other lane. Look at the map to see if there is any possible team fight and drag this area of the screen to see the situation. If you go to the other lane to help your teammate, that strategy is called roaming. Roaming is simply helping your friends in another lane, and here are some tips when you go roaming. Before roaming, clear all the minions and make sure that your lane is safe to leave. While roaming, keep yourself undetected. You can use bushes to conceal yourself. If you stay undetected, the enemies will attack your teammate. Wait until they are far enough from their turrets, then attack together. This time, you have to learn how to use her skills combos. Combos 1, 2. Use her first skill to deal damage and inflict the superconductor. Then use her second skill to stun the target for 1.5 seconds. This combo is very useful against heroes with great mobility or high movement speed. 2-1. Use her second skill to immobilize the target and inflict the superconductor. Then, use her first skill to deal great damage. This combo is very useful against squishy heroes since you can kill them fast. When you achieve level 4, just add her ulti to these combos to deal more damage. Equipment. Eudora's specialty is burst or dealing a great amount of damage in just a short period of time. To maximize this, I recommend this build. This build gives her mana regeneration, mana power, health power, magic power, and cooldown reduction. This boot will regenerate more mana every time you kill an enemy, so I suggest using her first skill to last hit the minions. Things to remember: hit and run. Eudora's main damage comes from her skills. Unfortunately, her skills need to cool down first after using them before she can use them again, so she needs to hit and run. Hit and run is a tactic in which a hero deals damage by using a skill and run away before the enemy responds. Backline. Eudora has a very low durability and lacks of mobility skills. Because of this, it is highly recommended that she stays at the back of her teammates during team fight. Try to stay in good position covered by your teammates. Gank. Eudora is very strong against squishy heroes such as marksmen, mages, assassins, and some fighters. When you have these items, then you start ganking your enemies. Gank is a strategy in which you surprise kill an enemy by hiding first in a bush, followed by a crowd control skill or one-hit combo skills. That's all for this tutorial, but before we go, I'd like to say thank you to these people who keep supporting my channel. Han Theodore, Jacob XG, Shiga Haruki, Wolf Puppy, and these people who give good feedbacks. Thank you so much. That's all for this video. Goodbye.